Damn drums.
That'd be absolutely devastating.
Here, this is Joey Owens show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn broadcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Facer Hill Pro Wrestling Talk. Thursday, December 4th, 2025. I forgot what day it was. Shit. Well, Chris Gonzalez joined by Marcus White and Tony Gonzalez and Big Glenn. How's it going, guys?
Doing good, man.
Going good. I'll tell you what, man. That opening promo with Joey Owens, I could be in a bad mood, and that would make me smile every time. I mean, the still just awesome. And that's how many years ago was that, Chris? At least 2, maybe 3.
2022.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's right after COVID, and I think I just met you guys.
yeah. So it's just awesome.
You're a product of COVID.
Yeah, right after COVID.
Yeah. So Glenn's a product of COVID because you didn't have COVID. Then we got COVID, and then we got Big Glenn.
Pretty much. I ain't gonna deny that.
Nothing.
Hollywood
There was a
House.
lot of bad things happened with COVID.
Hey Hollywood, congratulations on getting your being able to
Credentials.
cover the show in
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, got his credentials. Yeah, that was cool. And that's at of course I'm going to forget the name of it now. I knew it earlier. It's at a con. It's one of those conventions. It's where they're doing that doing that show Friday. So maybe Saturday too. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a Friday. So I know they got a pay-per-view Friday, and then they're doing a taping. I don't know if the taping's during the pay-per-view or afterwards. But it's at I forget the name of the con now. But it's there in Columbus, and it's one of those cons. So that's pretty cool. Well, guys, let's jump into our pro wrestling talk, and let's jump into Survivor Series, and let's jump right into the women's match. Of course, that was Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, AJ Lee, and Charlotte Flair against Becky Lynch, Asuka, Nia Jax, Kairi Sane, and Lash Legend.
Galaxy Con.
GalaxyCon. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it. I knew it earlier today, but I could not remember the name of it for nothing. Want to get your guys' thoughts. Big Glenn, I'll go to you first. See what you thought of the ladies' match.
I enjoyed it a little bit more than I did the men's. Because we had the Terrifier gimmick thing going on with the mask and everything, but it's pretty much what you expected it to be. And Io Sky doing her spot is amazing, but it's kind of getting overused at this point. I know I'm going to sound like Marcus when I say that, but it's all we've seen it 3 or 4 years in a row now, and it's kind of getting old. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it.
Yeah, it's a cool spot, but we've seen it. The crowd popped for it. I mean, the crowd loved it. The match was okay. I didn't really like the layout of the match. It wasn't horrible. It was fine. The crowd loved it. For me, it was about a C+. That match was. But I mean, it was decent. I mean, there was nothing really terrible on the show. I expect a little bit more from the show, but we'll get into that. And Marcus, on what you got to see of it, what do you think?
Okay. Well, I want to pick this apart.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go with wrestling gear. And I'm just being picky, but I either wear a pair of trunks or wear a pair of pants, but don't wear one pant and one trunk. I hate one leg and one. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Either find your pants or find your trunks, but don't wear half of each. Anyway, so yeah. when they swung that trash can lid on Io Sky, buddy, I don't know how she didn't break her ribs when she took that lid. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really thought. So when did they start putting logos on trash cans now?
They-
Everything's got a
they-
logo on it now. I wait on the kendo sticks to have logos on it.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some with logos on it, some Kendos already.
How much
Oh,
you think
oh,
it costs to put your logo on that trash can?
I don't know.
Can we get a
that-
GWR one on one of those one day? I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I
That
would
would
see
be
it.
cool. That would be cool. Yeah, we'll
Um,
check into that.
I thought it was funny when AJ needed, or was it AJ trying to hand her the trash can lid or the trash can? She says, "You need help? Yes, please."
Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
read.
I'm picking out the funnies about this because I
Yeah.
thought it was funny because then once Io Sky got up there and put the trash can on, all those ladies were laying down on the ground in puddles of hurt, and then all of a sudden they're all four up ready to catch her.
Yep.
Made absolutely no sense at all. And the fact that AJ Lee, who's been gone for literally ever, gets the pinner. No bullshit.
Well, she got the submission. She's got the submission.
Well, that's even worse.
Well, that's because they want a story between her and Becky. She's put that on Becky now twice and tapped her. So that they're just trying to build a story there. That's why they did that. I can explain that, but I understand what you're saying. But whether I don't really get the AJ Lee love as much as some. I mean, not that I dislike her; she's fine. But there's a lot of fans who really love her, and so they're going to run with it, man. Just
Yeah, that's what fans that really love her. All right. She had to tell one guy that was making an AI video of him and her kissing, and had to tell him to stop, or
Yeah.
she'll have legal action. So
Yeah. See, the AI stuff's a whole new ball game, man. You can
Oh,
make
I
about
know, man.
anything. That's crazy. Chris, your thoughts on what you got to see?
Well, I got to see, I thought was pretty good, but I do agree with Marcus and Glenn. Like, I think it's a little overboard having the name on the trash can, having the trash can branded. I thought that was a little crazy. And then I know it's a cool spot, but it's getting to the point where it's getting a little old seeing, because you know you're going to see it every War Games match. So I think it might be time to change it up, or maybe not do it for a Survivor Series or two, and then bring it back. But it's just getting to where you know it's coming every year.
it's like that. Hey, Chris, it's like that line from the Shrek movie where that kid's telling them Shrek to do the roar. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, the one thing, did you guys notice where the ladies are getting lined up and Io's in the trash can, but she can see. She can see a little bit.
Yeah,
and
she's
she
looking
kinda,
down.
she's looking down, and she kind of takes her arm and like tells them to move over a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, that was
when we were all locked out on the floor. Let's all get up and now let's all go see to your right.
but they all do. I mean, I know what you're saying, because I seen it too. The camera guys, that's on the camera guys, because they got to do that. The camera guys don't need to shoot it that way. They need to shoot it
Yeah.
where you don't
At
see
a
that,
different angle.
because I think they've just give up on it, because AEW and WWE they'll go out as soon as the guy gets on the corner on the regular match to get in the corner, and you'll see them all pile up and wait. Sometimes wait for a long time. Seems like wait forever for them to jump off. That's just, and I agree with you. It's kind of a pet peeve, but they all do it. It's crazy. Let's move on to the next match. Let's talk about the Stephanie Vaquer match and the Nikki Bella match, women's match. I wasn't a big fan of this match coming in. I thought Nikki did actually probably better than I thought she would do. I thought Stephanie kind of carried the match. I was surprised it went 12 minutes, but considering they only had 4 matches on the card, that's probably why they decided to go 12 minutes. I thought it was fine for what it was. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Nikki going forward. I don't know. They teased some stuff with Stephanie, maybe Liv Morgan since she's back. Maybe we'll talk about that maybe a little bit later. But Chris, your thoughts on that one?
Sorry, which match?
Okay, Jay, the Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella match.
And what I saw of, I thought was all right. I saw they were out by the announce table at one point. I don't know. I'm not a big Nikki Bella fan, so it was hard for me to really get into the match. But I thought Vaquer looked good, but I don't know. It's hard for me to watch a Nikki Bella match at this point.
Yeah. And I did hear today that Nikki Bella got hurt during the table spot where they did the Devil's Kiss. Evidently, I guess she didn't protect herself properly, and she got hurt. I don't know if it was a head injury, neck injury, or what, but supposedly she's hurt right now. Marcus, your thoughts?
Well, for one, Kelly, hi Kelly, and TJ Powers is in the house.
Yeah,
How's it
didn't
going,
get-
guys?
You didn't give me that.
I didn't.
No, I didn't have that
Okay.
on my list because when
Okay,
you're
I
at
can-
it, it's like I'm looking at this like
I
you
can go,
didn't give
Tony,
me
if
that
you
one.
need to.
What's that?
I was gonna say if you didn't watch the match, Marcus, I can go ahead and give you my
Yeah,
thoughts
yeah.
for it.
I don't think I
Yeah,
give Marcus
I didn't
that.
see it because it wasn't on my
What's up,
list. I
House?
didn't write it down.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
But
Galaxy Complex.
Yeah,
some old ones.
Go ahead, Big Lynn.
Well, if she got hurt, she shouldn't have even been in the freaking match to begin with. You know how I feel about it, and I'm happy that Stephanie won because if somehow, some way, Nikki Bella would have won that match, I would have been not freaking, but fucking pissed off.
How did she get hurt?
They
They
did
did-
the Devil's Kiss that spot.
What did she hurt?
I don't know what she heard. No one
Well,
heard
because
probably one.
she's been known to pop an implant every
That's
so
what I
often.
was trying to
Yeah.
get ready to say. Probably a boob because that's happened
Yeah.
before. But they did that spot where she does the devil kiss, where she locks up the head and up and down, motion. And,
Oh, yeah.
And fans love that, but they did it on the table this time. And
Well, it's
I
in my
don't know.
top 10 moments. I did see that. So
Okay, so I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the women's war game match.
well, we already did that.
I already
Yeah.
did that, didn't I? Okay, well let's move on.
Jay.
I did do that. I'm out of
Yes.
order. Sorry, guys.
Now you're yelling
all
at
good,
Chris.
Tony.
And now you're
I
all
know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, let's go to the Dominic Mysterio, John Cena match, guys. I really enjoyed this. I thought this was the best match of the show. I love Dom. Everything he's doing. Liv Morgan was great. Cena was great. I thought everything they did was very entertaining. I really enjoyed it. I give that match a B+. I really like that a lot. Marcus, your thoughts?
Yes. From what I seen, that was damn well played. I thought it was funny. I really thought they kept talking about Dom's neck and her shoulder, but I thought it looked more like his neck when he did that Hurricane and come down. That it wasn't his shoulder. And JD McDonough and Finn Balor, they ran in without music.
Yep.
But then when Liv Morgan come out there, she had her music. But I kind of get why they done that. Now, you ready?
Okay.
Did Liv Morgan go off cue, or did she legitimately come out only wearing half her clothes? I mean, it's like she put her britches and put her shirt on. It's like, come on, put your clothes on. And they tried to recreate the Cena turn, and that was terrible.
Yeah, I tell you, I thought her facial expression was good.
It was good. The presentation between The Rock and Cena, and
I know what you mean.
rushed it.
Yeah, I agree.
But what was up with the referee? I'm not going to count that because you're out there pretending you're hurt. Well, when the hell did that ever become a deal?
Yeah, that was different. That was definitely different. I'm not going to count that because you can't do that. That was different.
But the match looked really good. What I seen, I thought, damn, that was really well played. So
yeah, I enjoyed it. Chris?
What I saw of it, I thought was really good as well. It was kind of weird. I was wondering if Dom got hurt on that spot where he tried that Karana kind of over the rail and they kind of just fell and he almost got power bombed instead. So that you could tell that was a little bit of a mess up. But no, I thought it was real good.
Well, it was a planned deal. I don't know if it went as well as they thought to. He about really did get hurt. It did look rough. There's no doubt about it. But that was a planned deal, and like I said, I thought it was well done. Big Glenn.
I love this match. Match tonight, obviously, but with this being the match tonight, there wasn't much else to think too many positive things about. Obviously, the match was great. Cena and the Liv Morgan spot was amazing. I saw one of the pictures that someone took from ringside when Liv jumped on and was trying to give him a hug. He was giving him like the earnest thumbs up and shit. It was funny.
Yeah.
Then the fake turn with Liv, but everybody knew that was going to happen the way it ended up being. It was just an amazing match. I had to get that an A+.
It was fun. I liked it. Last match, guys, the men's War Games match featured Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. Braun Breaker's team ended up winning, and he got the pin over CM Punk. I liked the match. I thought it was pretty good. But what I liked about it was the storyline stuff more. The fact that he got pinned by Braun, I like that. The Mystery Man was fine, even though I think most of us know, or at least think we know, who it is. So I mean, I enjoyed the match. I don't think it was as good as the match last year. Did have a lot of star power. I like that they used the cage. I like that they didn't use a lot of weapons. I'm tired of so many weapons. I did like the rule where, hey, if you can't get out of the cage. Now, of course, Brock did, but the match hadn't started yet. I like the fact that's one thing I have. I mean, I'm old school. That's a pet peeve. Of course, AEW didn't call that War Games. They call it Blood and Guts, and that's what they delivered, Blood and Guts. But they went all over the place. But my point of view is, why have a cage if everybody's going to get out of the damn cage? So but still, Blood and Guts was good. I'm not going to rip on it. But I like the fact there wasn't a ton of weapons. And I didn't mind the mystery guy, Big Lynn.
I didn't really care for this match. I thought the spot where Jay was eating, then Brock comes out. I thought that part was funny, but why? It's like, why do we need a fucking eat break? Let's keep the match going. That didn't make no sense to me. I felt like the match was only served to move the story along with the Mystery Man, and I really didn't care for it. So.
Okay. And Big Lynn, who do you think the Mystery Man is?
Ric Flair knows playing. I know better than that.
Not the way he climbed that cage. It was no Ric Flair.
Hell no.
But that was funny.
Yeah, I saw it on like Will's Mania list or something like that. I'm like, yeah, right.
Storyline.
I would say it's probably Austin Theory, but with WWE, who the hell knows? It could be John Moxley. It could be. You know who I want to see, and it probably won't be him. But I'll be able to see it be MJF.
I don't think it's anybody out of the company.
Yeah,
I think it was Theory under the mask there. I wonder when they unveil it if it's going to be Theory.
Yeah, that's a whole nother issue. How WWE is.
Another rumor they talked about. A lot of people wondered if it could be Montez Ford. I think that would be cool. I don't know if it makes sense, but I would love to see Montez Ford become a heel. I think he would fit in good. I think it's Austin Theory. We'll see. Marcus, your thoughts?
Well, CM Punk was no match for Braun Breaker. I'm really happy to see that he put him over.
Yep.
He did what he needed to do as a veteran. Because, come on, Braun Breaker beat the shit out of him in real life. There's no doubt in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Cody's cutter was way off, I thought. Brock Lesnar is a two-trick wonder anymore. He only has the F5, and I mean that's all he does.
Yeah, F5 suplex.
That's all. If they're going to pay him the big dollars, and that's all he has to do, hell yeah, go for it. He's getting stale, very stale, because that's all he does. They need to figure out how to figure those tables out, because if you notice, those table sets they put those damn logos on them are not breaking like they should.
No, looking
They're
kind of dangerous.
steering them through it, and they're not going in the middle. They're going down towards the bottom, and it's like, you guys don't have them tables set right. You're going to hurt somebody.
Drew McIntyre got jacked up his leg at WrestlePalooza with that,
Yeah, that's another. I mentioned it then too. And no, it's going to be Seth, because if he had a busted shoulder, there's no way he could have climbed it like that.
No,
I don't know who it was, but I know it wasn't Seth. So.
Yeah, I don't think it was Seth either. One thing that did happen, I don't know if you guys noticed, Braun Breaker about got hurt bad. They did that move, I guess it's the old like the Legion of Doom move where they had him up on his shoulders they had brought up on his shoulders, and they come off with a clothesline, and he didn't rotate right. Don't know whose fault it was. Some people blame Punk. Some people blame Braun, but he landed pretty rough on that head and neck, and I was concerned, but they say he's fine. So
I have a side note, Tony. It's regarding CM Punk's. I would say health, but it kind of ties into being able to go long distances in matches. Have you guys noticed that he's been like winded as hell after every single one of his matches?
well, he's not a
Like-
spring chick anymore.
Oh no, I'm just saying like it seemed like he's struggling to keep up with the demand.
Oh,
and stuff,
who,
so-
CM Punk?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I've said that since
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got back. He's just not.
he's not the what he used to
They
be.
have to. These guys have to slow down for him. He can't.
Yeah,
He's not. Yeah, I agree.
I'm beginning to think maybe they should start thinking about taking the belt off of him. I mean, I know he's a popular character on WWE television, but it's like
Well, he just got the belt. I don't think he's going to hold it for a long time.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised. We'll get to that in a minute, but I know he's going to be wrestling Braun on January 6th on Netflix, their 1 year anniversary. And because a lot of people saying Braun's going to win it at WrestleMania. I think Braun
Nah.
might. I think Braun might win it right there on January 6th.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
You mean
Uh,
January 5th?
I
Because,
don't know. Is it the 5th?
It would be the 5th because the 5th is on
Okay.
Monday. 'Cause
Okay,
see,
it'd be-
I'm thinking about going to NXT on Tuesday the 6th.
Okay,
So
okay,
that's how I
good,
know the dates.
Okay, be the 5th.
Yes.
Chris, your thoughts?
Yeah, Steve, you're right. He's old.
We're in the men's war games, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I saw I thought was pretty good, but maybe it's hard to do, getting hard to do them war games matches because a lot of them, I guess, they're running out of things to do, so a lot of them kind of feel the same. But
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a pretty good match, but it didn't like wow me. I didn't like that Lesnar met Roman outside the cage or went out of the cage like that. They said that he couldn't get disqualified because everybody hadn't entered or whatever. That's the whole reason the cage is there. Do the match inside the cage.
Well, the thing there was the match didn't start till everybody got in the cage.
Yeah,
Well,
that
that
makes
makes sense.
I
that
know,
makes
but still, like, do everything in the cage.
Well, I don't disagree with you. I don't. At least they did follow the rule. At least they did that. The AEW one, like I said, was very entertaining. But hell, there was more people outside the ring than in the ring. But like I said, it was still a very good match. Anything before we move on? Anything that stood out to you? I know some of you guys watched the top 10 moments and stuff, and some of you got to see the whole pay-per-view. The one thing that really, from the get-go, especially when the lights went out, I thought that venue was beautiful. I thought that
Oh yes.
I really like that setup. 46,000 people there. A lot of people called in that were at the show. They loved the show.
Yes.
Had a lot of fun. So I mean, I give the show a B. I also give AEW's last pay per view a B. But I will say, and I told Marcus this, I thought if I had to pick a pay per view which was better, and normally I don't. Normally I like WWE better. I thought that last AEW pay per view, even though it's about an hour too long, I thought it was better than this last one for WWE. But WWE hits a lot of notes for me with the stories and stuff, so I usually like it better. Actually, I thought Monday Night Raw was a really good. It wasn't epic like Triple H said, but it was a really good episode. Anything stood out to you, Marcus?
No.
Yes. I'll give you my rating for Survivor Series D plus, but on the call scale, so it failed. Just by a hair. I thought the venue was amazing, and you know what I'm going to say, Tony and Chris, with us being Reds fans, they should do a stadium show at Great American Ballpark.
That'd be cool.
Yes, it would.
Marcus, did anything stand out to you?
No, not really. I thought, okay, I won't say that. I'd say when JD and Finn come in, that was pretty good. When the ladies come in and attack Cena, that was really good.
Yep.
But no, for being one of the major 4 pay-per-views of the year, no, shit, this was terrible.
Okay.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
it was
supposed to be
awful.
Survivor Series. We're not getting Survivor Series matches on it anymore.
Well, I don't disagree with that. Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. To me, I think the War Games. I don't think. I think it needs to be a big feud. I think if they're going to do War Games, unless they've got two really great feuds going on, uh, team wise, like a men's side or women's side, they should only do one. If the women's got the better feuds going, do just one women's match. Or I think it should just be one War Games match and bring back some Survivor Series match, have some title matches on there. I think they could change it. I think it's time for a change. I don't
If you're
disagree.
gonna do it, if you're gonna do it the way they're doing it, they just need to call the pay-per-view War Games and take the Survivor Series name out of it.
Yeah.
Because they're even putting it traditional. No, what's traditional? You put the War Games on SmackDown. It's like,
Yep.
I
Yep.
wouldn't mind see a SmackDown Friday and SmackDown War Games match instead. Have the traditional Survivor Series on the big one.
Chris, anything stood out to you?
No, I thought the setup looked good and everything, but nothing really stood out.
Okay. Let's get into Monday Night Raw, guys. I tell you what, there was a couple matches on Monday Night Raw that they could have put on that pay-per-view, and it helped the pay-per-view. The AJ Styles tag match was great. I really loved the Gunther and Solo match. But first, let's get into the Braun Breaker promo. Wanted to get you guys' thoughts on what you thought about the promo. Chris, what did you think of Braun Breaker's promo?
I didn't get a chance to watch that one.
Okay.
you need to go back and watch it.
It's a good one.
I mean,
Gonzo,
seriously,
man.
that.
I will. I just
Yeah.
ran out of time.
Okay, Marcus, what did you think?
I think I didn't know the boy could talk like that.
Yep.
Man, he was rambling it off like, man, he was good. And I thought the way he was throwing punches. He brought up the fact that CM Punk made a mistake. Was it Punk? Yeah. A year ago, when you go cut a good promo, well, I just did, boy, and slamming on how Becky's bigger than Seth, and yeah, that's got to be one of the best promos I've heard in a while.
It was very good, and what I liked was the intensity of it. It seemed like he really was upset. I mean, it didn't seem like he was playing upset. Like he really was upset.
That was gold.
Yeah, I thought it was well done. I like the fact that he stumbled over a couple words, because if you get mad, if you get mad and get upset, you're not going to say everything perfectly. So
No.
I thought it was perfect. I really enjoyed it. I thought he stepped up big time. I thought it was really good. Glenn?
I enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of end of WCW and Scott Steiner and stuff. With the way he was going off and everything. It was funny. It was great. Great shit, man. I've always liked Braun from the time he was in NXT 2.0. I mean, I haven't really been behind him since in like last year, but I'm beginning to get back into liking how it was when he was in NXT. So I'm seeing the vision in that way.
Yeah, I think he's ready to be the guy, or definitely one. I really do. Next up, guys, is the Gunther taking on Solo Sikoa in the semifinals of the Last Time Is Now tournament. Again, I really love this match. They beat the crap out of each other. I thought it was one of Solo's best matches. I thought it was really good. I really liked it a lot. Marcus?
Well, for one thing, I got to bitch at you.
Uh-oh.
Well, you said go to Netflix and go watch it off Netflix. I had to watch 22 freaking minutes of freaking infomercials to get to that point into that part. I fast forward and it stops. We go through 2.5 minutes of this shit that's supposed to cure something and all these side effects, and I get to listen to that shit again. 22 minutes before I could get even to that point.
Okay.
Because once you hit commercials, they won't let you fast forward through that.
Yeah, they won't.
Now, what was the question? Okay, we're talking about Gunther and
Solo.
I thought it was fantastic. I love the opening stare down. I love how Gunther worked that thumb throughout the entire match. And then I put damn commercials on here because then after I got through that, then I had to watch the commercials through the matches. I thought it was a good, simple, solid, scientific, old school match.
Yes.
There was no rushing. There was nothing stupidly high flying. They wrestled.
Yep.
And it was beautiful.
Yep.
So
I agree.
Solo did damn good. I mean, I know Gunther could wrestle, but Solo slowed it down and brought it. So
yeah, I mean, they could have put that match on the pay-per-view for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Hang on a minute. I do have to complain that all of a sudden, what is that with the referee and ring maintenance? So we rip
Yeah.
the turnbuckle cover off, and okay, we got to go tie that subbitch back on there.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. They didn't used to do that. George Steele's ripping turnbuckles off. The other guy didn't go over and get his sword kit out and sew that all back up. It's like,
Yeah.
well, other than that, and I get why they're doing it, but you got another way to distract referees than that. You had the guy on the outside of the ring.
Yeah.
Really, you done it?
Yeah. Use him. I agree with it.
Other than that, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Chris, did you get to check this out?
Yeah, I thought it was real good.
Oh, I thought he was going to say that he's still going through commercials trying to get to it, but never mind.
I really like the physicality of it. They were beating hell out of each other. Gunther was on them chops, was chopping the shit out of Solo. But no, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic match. And Big Glenn?
Great match. Wasn't sure who was going to win because, they could have went either way with it being Solo or Gunther. So,
Yeah, Spider Murphy says LA's was the best.
Okay, I thought LA Knight's match was good. Let's jump into that. I didn't think it was as good. I liked the match. I thought it was good, but I preferred the Gunther and Solo. But I'm a huge Gunther guy, so I know Bully Ray went off on that on Busted Open. He said people that want to say that Gunther is boring and no good to watch as a wrestler, he said are morons. He said,
You know what I would have liked to have seen? If you could have got Steven Regal in his prime take on Gunther, that would have been unreal.
yes, yeah,
shoe
Regal.
fight. It'd be almost a shoe fight.
Well, let's jump into the LA Knight and Jey Uso match. Also a semifinal for the tournament. Thought it was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. LA Knight ends up the victor, so we'll be seeing LA Knight and Gunther in the finals of the tournament on SmackDown on Friday. But Big Glenn, your thoughts on that match?
Great match by LA Knight, getting the win.
Okay, and Marcus.
I thought it was a decent match. I mean, I'm not an LA Knight fan, and Jay's getting overrated in my book, but they did damn good. I mean, they fell off the top rope. That I've been waiting on that to happen forever.
Yeah.
I see that even in the Indies where they get to fighting each other on. Well, I was just waiting on somebody to slip. The only thing that the referee started count, and Jay wasn't in.
Yeah.
LA Knight slipped in. Jay wasn't in. He should have counted him out. That's what should have happened.
Yep.
LA didn't slip in there and slip back and started the count.
Yeah.
He got in there. Jay should have been counted out. The finish was pretty good. I mean, I really, it was a decent match. I was really impressed.
And Chris.
Yeah, it was what I got to see of it. I watched the clip on YouTube of it, but what I got to see was actually better than what I was expecting. I'm not the biggest LA Knight fan, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot from the match. But no, I thought it was a pretty good match, and like I said, a lot better than what I was expecting it to be.
Okay, and real quick, Mark, you talked about the commercials. I've got that app that I have, and most of the time, I get the feed from out of the country, so I don't get the commercials. So it's pretty nice.
So everybody out of the country don't have all those issues that we got over here. They don't need to take all that medicine.
Yeah, what they do, they show interviews and stuff that we don't get. We don't get to see. They'll show interviews, and if you're watching here in America, you don't get to see those interviews. You got
sometimes they'll be. Sometimes if you notice, Tony, it depends on what channel, whatever it is, you can see some of the in-arena stuff.
Yeah, they did.
We're all waiting on Jay to turn too. We've been talking about that.
Yes, absolutely.
Most definitely. And they teased it even more after he lost that match. So, and guys, the last one that I had down for Raw was AJ Styles and Dragon Lee beat the New Day to retain the tag team titles. That was also a very good match. But guys, what the heck did you guys think about that finisher?
How long did it take him to practice that shit?
Oh, son of a bitch! Was that
him to bounce off them ropes just right to land in the AJ's arms like that?
It was a thing of beauty. I've never seen nothing like it.
Oh.
I'm not saying it hasn't been done before because I know I hadn't seen it. But Marcus, what do you think? I thought it was fantastic.
It was fantastic. I like the New Day's look. Because at first I was like, well, who are them guys? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Because they've changed enough of their persona to heels that they look wonderful.
Yeah.
And having them guys wrestle forever, everybody was spot on. But yeah, that finishing maneuver, I had to go back and like rewind, like how in the hell they even pull that off? It's like the timing on that was beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. The only thing is, I don't know if they're going to be able to do that to everybody because
I don't know if they're going to be able to do it in that scenario again. I mean,
yeah, because the next week they wrestle the War Raiders. I don't think they're going to do that to one of the War Raiders.
if they do, they'll be my number one.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be doing it to Ivar. If you do it to Ivar, I'll be really impressed. But yeah, I loved it. Big Glenn.
And I'll say, as far as that spot's concerned, I bet you couldn't do that 2 times in a row in succession.
There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, no way. That's pretty much my thoughts on that.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Chris?
Yeah, well, I thought it was pretty good what I got to see, but yeah, that finish was crazy. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Hey,
I
Spider.
never really seen that like that.
Finisher.
But you're right, though. They're not going to be able to do that to everybody because,
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be the right size guy and
Yeah, I think so.
and stuff like that. Like you said, they're not doing that to one of the big dudes.
And AJ Lee and AJ Styles and Dragon Lee haven't been together that long, and I tell you what, they got some really good teamwork. So they're looking pretty good, guys. The next thing I wanted to bring up was some big news happened this week. People are still talking about it as TNA got a TV deal. They're going to be starting on Thursday, January the 15th. They're going to be on AMC. Be on every Thursday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Roughly, they're in about 60 million homes. They're also going to be on AMC Plus, which I think is a subscription service that's fairly successful there too. And that goes so people can watch it that way also. I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard that the deal was $30 million a year. I heard it was $30 million over 3 years. Nobody has come out and said for sure what it is. But they did get a good deal. I don't know if does it match up for AMC. AMC averages about 200. At one point, they was averaging about 350,000 viewers per night. But right now, it's down to about 200. I think they'll do well. They were averaging on Access, which their average on Access of people watch it per night was about 25,000 people. They were getting 90,000 on Thursday nights was TNA. So if they can do that well on that channel, I mean, I don't think if you're in 60 million homes, I think they can pull a 400,000 or 500,000 per week, and that would be pretty well. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's good for the talent. I think it's good. I think they're going to be able to sign people to longer deals. Some people work on just per appearance. I think they're going to have some money to spend. Every show's not going to be live. I know some people's going to be disappointed about that, but on a $10 or $20 million deal, you're not going to be able to go live all the time. Probably be every other week or so. But I think they're going to do well. And I think it's good for pro wrestling. That's the big thing. I know unfortunately, a lot of the AEW people were upset. They want to call out WWE. Well, WWE don't want us. Well, now you're doing the same thing to TNA. Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good for wrestling. Period. Whether you're an AEW fan, whether you're a WWE fan, we've got more wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan, so I think it's good. The reason I think it's so good is, I mean, TNA's been around, but man, hardly any money at all to put into the product. And to be able to get to this point, this new guy took over the promotion, running it about a year ago. And no doubt about it, people can say what they want about WWE, but WWE was a big part of helping them get that deal, getting that partnership with NXT. Without that, I don't think TNA gets a TV deal, not like this. So, and immediately somebody put out a post that there would be NXT and WWE would quit working with them. They had got a 60-day get out clause. Because now they went on AMC, WWE won't want to be a part of it. They've already put that squash NXT, Shawn Michaels, and so the guy that runs TNA and said no, this partnership will continue well through 2026. So things are definitely looking up. Chris, your thoughts on TNA getting a TV deal?
No, I think, like you said, it's a good thing for wrestling, and I mean, and there are going to be a lot more homes now than what they were before. So I think they'll get even a lot more viewers for each show. So hopefully it keeps growing, and maybe they can get even a little bit more money to help the product grow more.
Yeah, and they put on good pay-per-views, and I think they only charge like $29 for the pay-per-view, so they're a lot more affordable. But a lot of people never got to see the show, so they're not going to pay for the pay-per-views. But now that they're going to be on TV more, maybe have a better chance to be able to get people to buy the pay-per-views. Marcus, your thoughts?
Basically what Chris said. It's a good deal for them. It gets more eyes on their product. Like you said, you get more eyes on the product. You could sell your pay-per-view better. And they're different from everybody else. So people getting tired of WWE, AEW, and NXT. Here's a NWA. Here's a different style for you to watch for a while. So
yes, most definitely. I agree. That's why I like NXT, even though NXT is part of WWE, it's very different than the other WWE products. AEW is completely different. TNA is different. So you get a variety, like you said, in NWA. So, yeah, we're getting a lot of wrestling, man. I think it's a good thing. Big Glenn.
I enjoy the deal because I see how good that it's going to be for professional wrestling just in general. You know, being on a big network compared to where it were previously on Access and stuff.
Yeah.
One thing I like about, obviously, I'm a big NXT fan, you know, because you're able to, like, in a way, have like fan interaction with the talent in a way if you're at a show or, you know, via social media. So unlike, you know, your top WWE guys or top SmackDown guys and stuff, you know, that you don't get that experience with that you can get, you know, at NXT or a TNA event, you know. So it just, you know, amazing deal all around for TNA to be on AMC.
Yep. Next up, guys, I wanted to give a shout out to the highlight reel
Yes.
and Jake Oman, who got to perform on Ring of Honor.
Ashton Adonis.
Yeah, Ashton Adonis also was on there. Highlight reel got to take on Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta in a tag match. I know that is airing tonight on Ring of Honor's channel. They have a channel that you can watch it on, but it's a pay channel. But it will probably in a week or so. Usually they put it on YouTube later on. So in a week or so, it should be on YouTube. You should be able to check it out. So that's pretty cool. Also, lovely Miss Larkin was wrestling Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné.
Mark, you said you had some results. If you want
I have the results from that, and Steve's in here waiting on them. I know that's why.
Okay, go ahead.
Steve Butler was in the house last night. He somehow secured a third row seat at the very last minute because he posted a picture. It's like, he didn't tell me he was going to be at AEW. He said this was the very last minute. And I go, you got that seat? He said, yeah, he was surprised too. He was in the third row on the floor. So if you want to check out Steve's Wrestling Chronicles, you see his photos that he took from last night. So he sent me results. I asked him, we were talking right before we went online. So, hey, if you send them really quick, since this is not an independent night, I can run these off. So, okay, he put Ring of Honor Wrestling and Fishers, and you guys may all know all these, but I'm going to put them on here anyway. Dalton Castle and the Outrunners defeated Josh Crane, Jake Oman, and Ashton Adonis. Mercedes Moné defeated lovely Miss Larkin via submission. His match of the night, Joey Owens' match of the night, Commander defeated the Beast
Mortos
via DQ. I'm not familiar with some of these. Sammy Guevara, Ben Vito, and Herchimo made appearances. This served as a build-up for the upcoming Survival of the Fittest match at Final Battle. Okay, Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta defeated the highlight reel. And then the AEW Dynamite part of that, Okada pinned Pac, Kyle Fletcher pinned Kevin Knight. That was his match of the night. He said those were Continental Classic Gold League matches. Then a hardcore match, Tony Storm and Mina Shikarawa, defeated Megan Bain and Marina Schaefer to advance to the ladies tag team tournament finals. The Ops, which is Hobbs, Shibata, and Hook, defeated Dark Order, which is Evil, Uno, Reynolds, and Silver. And then Claudio Castagnoli defeated John Moxley in a Continental Classic Blue League match.
Yeah, that was my match of the night. I really liked that match.
So thank you, Steve, for that, by the way, buddy.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah, big shout out to those guys. Well, we know the highlight reel and know a lot of those guys, so congratulations to them getting an opportunity. Hopefully,
Yes, much love to those guys. It was good to see them on AEW and Josh Arena on them last night.
and also wanted to give a shout out to Rachel Armstrong.
I was supposed to do that too if you hadn't. So
Yeah, who's training with Bailey, who wrestles for WWE. It's not a WWE thing. It's something Bailey's doing. There's several women, probably it was like 10 to 12, 15 women.
yeah, there's quite a few of them in that picture.
Yeah, that are training with Bailey this week. So I think that's really cool for Rachel and all those independent, all them women are independent wrestlers. So very cool thing that Bailey's doing there. And last of all, real quick, I just want to give a quick rundown on a big show that's happening this Saturday. That's NXT. It's in San Antonio. It's the Deadline pay-per-view. Marcus, it might be something you want to check out because I know you've liked this concept before. It's the one where they have the penalty box. And if you get beat, you have to go into the penalty box. Some really good matches on this show, and then I'll run down, and then we'll get out of here for tonight. We got the champion, NXT champion Ricky Saints, putting the belt up against Oba Femi. Going to be interesting to see if Saints can, what's going to happen here, if Femi gets his belt back, or what they're going to do. The men's Iron Survivor Series, Javon Evans, Leon Slater, Joe Henry, Dion Lennox, and Miles Bourne will be in that match. The winner of that gets to be a number one contender for the men's heavyweight championship. The women's Iron Survivor match is Sauruka, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, and Kendall Gray. This should be really good. I think both these matches are going to be fantastic. And also the Ricky Saints, Oba Femi. And they did announce, interesting enough, that the Ricky Saints and Oba Femi is going to open the show. The heavyweight title match is going to open the show on Saturday. Also, we got Tatum Paxley, who just lost her belt because of Izzy Dame, and her group turned on her. And so this is going to be a grudge match, so that's going to be good. And then a very interesting match, Ethan Page puts up his North American Championship against a very popular Mr. Iguana. So that should be a lot of fun. So I think it's going to be a really good show. So definitely check that out. That'll be Saturday. I believe it starts at 7 p.m. on Peacock. Guys, you guys got anything else? Go ahead.
For note, that is the last live event on Peacock, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure on that. I do know
we're losing the library.
I know the library's leaving. I'm not sure about the live events.
Yeah, wasn't sure. It sounded like it might be right, but we'll look into that and bring you updates as they happen.
I know the Saturday night's main events are staying on Peacock, so I'm not sure about the NXT. But I do know the library.
Yeah, NXT. Those were stays. So.
But yeah, I'm not sure on that. But I do know that by the end of December, the library will be pretty much gone. So Marcus, did you have something else you said?
Yeah, can we do an old school match? I have a couple ideas if nobody's got anything in the.
I do actually.
Okay, well, go ahead, Glenn. We'll let Glenn do one, and Marcus, you can do it next week.
Let's see here. You know what, Marcus? Go ahead and go.
Okay, well, I was going to say, we've been talking about Andre and Hogan several times for the last few weeks. Do we want to watch WrestleMania 3 or do we watch the main event one?
I say we should do a trifecta if it isn't much of an issue. The Shea Stadium one, WrestleMania 3, and Saturday's main event.
About them right now, because
yeah. But, okay, let's just do all three. We'll watch all three of them. We're gonna have to do this because we may be hard to find some of this stuff here for long.
Yeah,
most of it find on YouTube.
I think it's the reason why I mentioned the Shea Stadium one along with that one because I feel like it's a good benchmark from how wrestling was at that time and the evolution of Hogan into the national expansion and everything.
Yeah, because he wasn't anybody then. I mean,
no,
and
wasn't Thunderlips yet.
And the change in Andre. I mean, you can tell a difference. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
from 19, whatever the year that was, 78 or 77, whatever it was, to
80. August,
Yeah.
August
Okay.
of 80.
okay. So
Because the main event was Bruno and Zabisco in the cage.
okay, that's right. Yep, that's another really good match.
But see,
Yeah,
that wasn't even a main event. Hogan and Andre wasn't even a main event. They were like
Yeah.
mid carders. So
Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll do that next week. We'll talk about those 3 matches, and hopefully everybody has a good night and have a great weekend. Let's go IU.
Yes.
Let's go Colts. Let's go Colts.
Yeah, by the time we win in freaking Jacksonville, it's been a freaking decade.
That's true. So everybody have a great night. We'll see everybody next Thursday. Me and Chris will be back on the air here in just a little bit with a premiering NFL show.
Oh,
Here
so
on
that
the-
is nice. So I'll be
So-
rejoining y'all shortly, I guess.
We'll be on at 10 Eastern, at 9 Central. So we'll see everybody in about an hour.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
Yep.
That'd be absolutely devastating.
Here, this is Joey Owens show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.